Don't worry, Sam, I got it.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I want to talk about TheQuartering because he's having an 8th Street Omega Low moment. So essentially what happened is he released a video where he's like, guys, I'm gonna start suing a bunch of people. I have things against them. They're like going against me and shit. And it's basically just a massive, giant cope video.
It isn't. They're just mad. They're mad at the world. They're mad that, I don't know, things didn't work out for them the way they wanted. And I get that. But what I don't get is harassing people that I do business with, going after my sponsors. Losing sponsors, that's an actionable item. Defamation, right? They were emailing my sponsors saying that I was doing drunk ad reads for them, right? Obviously I wasn't. And my sponsors knew that. Not all of them. Some of them just couldn't deal with the constant barrage of harassment. These are real financial hits that are tied to the defamatory statements. You see what I'm saying? Do you see where I'm going with this? It's sad because it gets them clicks, and that's okay. Good for you. Now, at some point, the issue is they know it's not worth it for me. Like when you're a failed race car truck driver, or your YouTube channel's basically dead, you know it's not worth it for me to file some sort of lawsuit against you for defamation. But at some point it's going to become worth it because I have all this stuff lined up, right? I can tie direct lines from these statements from certain commentators to real world harassment to their fake reviews on Amazon. Like, this would not go well for them.
A lot of the shit that he's getting financially hit over or having issues for was literally his fault, okay? He has nobody to blame but himself. Now, of course, I don't endorse, harassing employees or the people he works with, if that's even happening. Maybe like 5 people said anything, maybe like 5 people emailed it. You saying this is gonna make it worse, dumbass. You're in politics, you should know how this shit works. One guy makes a statement and you tell people don't do something, the opposite opposing side is gonna do it tenfold. How stupid are you? This guy, this is what I don't get about people in politics. They'll be like, guys, doing this is bad. We're gonna try to censor your free speech. Like, of course people are gonna talk more shit about you. What else did you expect? You started this flame war by being a idiot. So anyways, and he tries blaming a lot of the financial hits on the people going after him, and they're tied, Amazon accounts, and he's like, I got a direct tie between YouTubers criticizing me, they're defaming me allegedly, and then it's directly tied to me getting financially hit. And it's like, no, that was your fault in the first place. The biggest evidence of this being your own fault is coffee brand coffee. Why would you name something that? I think I talked about this briefly in my other video, just dogging on him for coffee brand coffee. But that shit is making no money. He is losing money. He's spending more money shipping his shit back than actually giving it to companies and selling it. I am not joking. He admitted this to himself in a live stream. His company is not profitable. He took a $300K loan, okay? And is not making his money back.
Buy yourself. If I don't move through at least half of what I sent there, Coffee Brand Coffee is going out of business.
If he doesn't sell out of at least half of what he's ordered, again, how many times has he said this isn't a dropship operation, but he's ordering coffee to be delivered pre-packaged?
Almost $10 a piece just to ship them back from Walmart. It is a extinction level event. I'm not this isn't a shill. This isn't a grift. The $10 off is only for subscribers. No, there's a coupon. There's a
look. The $10 off is only for subscribers. He's like, no, I'm giving everybody $10. Even his own chat knows it's a shitty ass grift where he takes $10 off and he can't actually give them any more. It's like, holy when your own chat is calling you out on your bullshit, you know you've ruined it. It's over. It's game over.
It is bad. He also tried to say that people are defaming him and that he's doing drunk ad reads. And whether, I don't know if he's doing drunk ad reads, I'm gonna be honest about that. But it's constantly getting wasted on live streams. He's constantly getting wasted drunk tweeting. He's coping online, and he's like, guys, I love having retarded arguments with people. I love like fighting against these idiots. Of course people are gonna say some shit about that. No brand will want to see you getting drunk and then like giving you money and talking about their company. I don't think a company like, I don't know, let's make Squarespace, okay? I don't think they're gonna want to sponsor you. All right, seeing you get wasted on live streams and then talk about their company like a video later, that's not a good look, especially because you're in politics. That's really not a good look, dude. And it mostly seems that it's like not even like this is probably bullshit, most likely too. This just lies on the constant. All right, not only is he a conservative who will obviously lie all the time, okay? Everyone in politics lies just because they think it'll make them a fuck ton of money, and it's obviously backfiring on TheQuartering. I mean, look at his views. It's not doing too hot. 2 million sub channel. He's only getting a couple thousand. Maybe I shouldn't be talking, right? But only a couple thousand views. That's really not good, dude. And also, he's like #1 guy of flagging people down that even slightly talk shit about him. All right, he's such a massive that like anybody talks shit about him and immediately he wants to strike people's videos down. He wants to silence his critics and he wants to destroy people's lives, like he's doing right now, where he's trying to sue these people. Why? Because they criticized him? Well, big whoop. That's what I mean. That's bound to happen, you idiot. Not only do you have 2 million subs, that's dwindling down, but like you're in politics. Like, did you expect people not to talk shit against you in politics YouTube? This is a constant. Why are you trying to silence these people? The last part is like, it's so fucking funny to me because he's trying to be like, well, if you're a failed anything, dude, you cannot be talking about anybody being a failed anything, okay? Like, oh, you're a failed truck driver or a NASCAR driver, and like it's not worth it for me. Eventually it's gonna be worth it or whatever because they're defaming you apparently. Like, what the f does that have to do? Like, a failed NASCAR driver? Is this guy schizo? Like, what? Like, you cannot be calling anybody failed. Like, what are you on about? Are you talking about yourself? Like, that would make more sense. Well, is he talking about PPE and the Kino Casino? And Andy Worski, is he talking about them being they're doing pretty well for themselves, dude. Like, I don't know if he's talking about smaller YouTubers. That's because obviously he's gonna win against smaller YouTubers, maybe, unless, like, you know, his lawyer up. But considering he's an alcoholic, he's gonna get like a retarded lawyer that'll his case up and it'll his shit up like instantly. Like, he's a insane, batshit insane dude. Like, what the and the last part is so funny because like I can I can connect it to this harassment. I can't even say the word, man. My Mexicanism is coming out. Dude, what the like, are you like this is harassment? I've seen harassment. This isn't this is just people calling you out. This is massive cope, dude. And you're gonna get like destroyed on the legal side, okay? Considering that Denim's won, or well, she didn't technically win yet, but technically that she continued like the demotion and that it was looking pretty good for her in the court. Dude, you're gonna lose hilariously. What, you have all this evidence against them? Dude, that connection causation shit that lawyers will put up against you is insane, dude. Like, they're gonna laugh you out of court like instantly. Also, this like all the harassment was like instigated by himself, okay? Wow, some people made jokes about his wife. Like, that's kind of a piece of shit thing to do. But like at the same time, like, you kind of did it yourself, dude. That was instigated by you yourself.
Dead marriage and the Ren Fair thing. That last final speech that if you weren't there on the eighth hour of our show, he says his wife left with the bull at the start of the 2 hours, and then he's like, I'm not happy. I'm happier with people online.
Well, he said that he would rather just like live in a 2-bedroom apartment alone.
Yep.
He said that he doesn't care about his wife. He doesn't love his wife. He doesn't care about her. He prefers the company of anonymous strangers on the internet, to paraphrase what he said.
You're a idiot, okay? You're obviously just doing this to silence people that criticize you, even slightly, okay? Again, with the Kino Casino and Andy Worski, trying to silence them, trying to strike people's channels down. That's insane, okay? So this is obviously just the next level for him, alright? Trying to win. If you're basically catching what I'm putting down, he's gonna use this as an excuse to silence any critics that even slightly calls him out, okay? wow, he sued them in court. So now he's gonna have an excuse to put people down that disagree with him. Okay, say the quartering struck down. He's gonna take you to court. He's gonna put you in a defamation lawsuit for what, slandering him, for taking away his sponsorships that like maybe one dude Redditor did like a couple years ago. Yeah, it's obviously bad intentions with this, okay? And that's how everybody should see it, okay? I mean, and godly, everyone's just making fun of TheQuartering for this, and rightfully calling him out for being a giant, massive piece of and a giant. But like, yeah, obviously, this guy, he's a huge piece of. All right, yeah. So that's the end of this video. All right, bye.